Wake up, sheeple. You're being lied to. You're being scammed. The US dollar is a scam. They're debasing it. They're inflating away your savings. They're making you poor while your wages stay the same. Your rent, everything goes up. Alcohol's not cool. Weed is not good for you. These things keep you at your lowest vibration, get your hormones all out of whack, cause you to be infertile, cause you to be unathletic, cause you to have all sorts of problems. They have you addicted to social media is not bad. Good for you. It's bad for you. Anti-social media. Depends how you use it. But for the most part, we have a pretty unhealthy relationship with that. It's a scam. Deodorant is not manly. Makeup, or always slathering your face and slathering your body with chemicals, is not feminine. They're trying to, who is they? The government and also corporations. Just basically the incentives of these organizations. They want you to be ashamed of yourself so that they can take your money, and they want you to be deceived. They want you to be ashamed of yourself so they can get you to give them your money so that you can spend your money. Here, take my money. I'm going to buy your marketing good need. I'm going to buy the alcohol. I'm going to buy the weed. I'm going to buy the deodorant. I'm going to buy the scents and the smells. I'm going to buy the junk food. I'm going to buy all the things, the status symbols. I'm going to make sure I have the newest phone, the newest car, all the stuff. I'm going to get in debt. I'm going to get in debt to corporations. I'm going to get in debt to the government, and the government wants to keep you deceived so they don't know that you're stealing your money through triple taxation. They're tax you once, income tax. You see that you're getting debased, so you try to take your money and you try to store it in an asset. Your asset's getting inflated, but it's not really increasing in purchasing power because you divide by the money supply, and you look at the price of other things relative. Everything went up. And then you try to sell to get your money back, and then they give you a triple taxation. They tax you on the capital gains. They don't want you to know about that. Deception. So you're being lied to at many levels. I wouldn't say every level, but you're being lied to by the powerful organizations in this world. And I'm here to say, hey, wake up, sheeple, wake up, sheep, 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 sheep. Try to get you to realize, hey, what's going on? Just snap out of it. Snap out of it. Wake up. Wake up. Snap out of it. Take a deep breath. Money's good, but it's not about the dollar. That's a scam. So we could go down that rabbit hole. That's something that we talked about in life. You don't need to be ashamed of being a person. You don't need to be ashamed of being a human. You can be a millionaire and wear raggedy clothes and drive a beat-down car. And you can rent your room, rent your house, and you can be a millionaire, and you nobody knows but you, but because that's really what you don't get happier by other people saying, oh, you have this or you have that or you look this way. Focus on your health, focus on your personal spirituality, not being in debt, focus on family, focus on your lifestyle and having a purpose and good days, and breaking out of the system and just snapping and saying, hey, so much of this is bullshit. I see what's going on. I'm going to opt out. So for me, what opting out, and I made a series of videos on this, opting out of the dollar system. Personally, I like Bitcoin. I have some Ethereum, but Bitcoin's the one I like. For the long-term hold, I like Bitcoin. That's my way of opting out of the dollar and saying that if the dollar's a scam, I'm not going to hold dollars. I'm going to hold Bitcoin. So far, it's done very well for me. I'm going to opt out of the consumerism. I'm not going to cut my hair all the time. I'm not going to wear deodorant. I'm going to swim in the ocean. I'm going to swim in the stream. I'm going to swim in a lake. I'm not going to shower every day. I'm sorry. People can be mad about that and you try to use shame. I'm an animal like these sheep, and it's okay to have an odor. It's all right. Me not being ashamed is also an invitation for you to not be ashamed too. I'm opting out of that. Yes, I'm wealthier now. But guess what? I still have a beat-ass car. It looks like shit. Perfect. It drives from point A to B. I don't need to worry about people stealing it or sticking out when I'm driving it. Still have the same ratty clothes, but I feel good, right? Focus on opting out of that. Focus on my health. Focus on my relationships. Focus on my mission. Focus on opting out of this dream that so much of his incentive is the marketing of what they're trying to sell you, this dream life of, oh, do this, do that, you're gonna be happy. You know what, I'm gonna work on things that are meaningful to me. Animal, agriculture, livestock, education, people. This hair is acting a little funny. I'm just looking at this here. Got the lint out. I'm opting out, and I'm inviting you to opt out too. Opt out is not opting out of society. Opting out of the facade, the lies, the bullshit, the scams, the drama that we're trying to put on, that they are trying to put on you. And again, when I say they, it's like just the incentive of corporations is to market something to you and evoke emotion from you, oftentimes a negative emotion, fear, shame, jealousy, desire, so that they can sell you a product, so that they can continue to grow and make money. Not a conspiracy. I'm in marketing. I have a marketing degree. I've done a lot of marketing in my life. I understand how that works and why they do it, and that's one of the reasons why it allows me to tune it all out. They, when we talk about they, the government, this basically bloated organization that is in it at this point just for its own employees. We know senators, congresspeople, presidents, and so on are wildly enriched. It's hard for them to be fired. They're in office, the president's not in office forever, but they're rich forever. They're in the system forever. There's government bloats. There's more and more people. They're trying to tax you and have this government bloat more and more jobs. Again, not a conspiracy. That's just the incentive of how our government is that it's for not for the customers who are us. It's for the employees who are them. So what can you do? I mean, you can work for the government. That's one thing you can do to opt out of the abuse, at least, and say, hey, I understand what's going on. Let me tap into some of that government money so I can be closer to the money spigot if you're going to print it, but I'm going to convert it to Bitcoin, or I'm going to convert it to gold, or I'm going to convert it to land. I'm going to convert it to physical things, physical goods, sheep, something that has real world value. Let me just opt out of this rat race, this bullshit. And yeah, part of it is let me opt out of unnecessary bad debt. Let me not buy the things. Again, let me say, hey, when I can afford a $100,000 car, I'm going to buy a $2,000, $3,000 car. When I can afford nice clothes, I'm going to wear cheap clothes, the same ones. And I can afford fancier food. I'm not going to eat cheap food. Let's cook food together with friends and family. Let's build community. Let's invite people over, gather around, and be producers, not consumers, and be out of a producer economy where we can be proud of what we did, of the food that we growed, the buildings that we built, the community we brought together, the products we brought to market, and so on, and have security and doing business and contributing and being beloved, and opting out of the scam of working 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week for some organization that doesn't really care that much about you. And yeah, to be work and be productive, but to read and to study and to work on your body and to spend time with the family and to work and to make money. But again, opt out of the bullshit and bogus. Find other ways to make money other than just having a job, whether that's in the investing or owning business, receiving interest, just being smart, whatever it is, or even living below your means and say, hey, I'm going to work 30 hours a week, but let me sleep 9 hours a night. Let me spend more time at the park. Let me spend more time with the dog. Let me spend more time with family, and so on. Just trying to give you more options. It's okay. Like, you read the Blue Zones, you read studies, Gallup studies on happiness. It's not what they're trying to project on you. You're happier because you wear deodorant. You're happier because you shave your hair, cut your hair every month. You're happier because you have a bunch of US dollars in your bank account. You're happier because you have a nice new car and debt on it, and a nice college degree and debt on it, and you have clothes and you have a credit card. No, those things, that's not what makes you happier. It's the simple things of sunshine, movement, friends, religion, meditation, working and having a purpose, but not working too much, having a dog, maybe you have kids, volunteering, donating, building community, having plants, relationship with plants and nature, singing, dancing, writing and producing, reading, learning, taking on crafts and skills. These sorts of this is the goal of life. Everything else is a scam. So I hope you find that useful, and I hope you find that interesting. Comment down below the biggest thing that you took away from this, or that you think is a monstrous scam that's fleecing people. For me, I mean, it's everything, but the dollar is one. I'm trying to wake people up. The dollar is a scam. I have dollars. I have enough, but I don't have more than enough. You don't need more than enough dollars. You can have wealth in other ways. But you could say, hey, one of these other things is a bigger scam. Alcohol and weed is another big scam. And then what's the biggest positive thing that you can run towards? For me, it's the lifestyle. Being out here, being in this beautiful place and living this beautiful life. That's what it is for me. So hope you find that useful. Hope you find that inspiring and motivating. If you listen this far, you made it this way to the end. You watch all my videos. You listen to me. You know I do one-on-one work. If you're procrastinating and saying, hey, I'm going to do it tomorrow, do it now. Go fill out the form. Sign up to talk to me. I'd love to talk to you. I appreciate you. Much love. I think that you're wonderful and amazing, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. So hope you find that useful. Appreciate you, and peace, and let's get it.